What up, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys episode number 19 in my 2017 Shelf by Shelf series. And obviously, if we want to finish this thing up in 2017, we need to blast through these episodes. So probably, maybe, possibly expect multiple episodes per week if we're going to get this thing done. We have a lot of shelves left, so let's continue along here with episode number 19. And we left off a while ago. Where did we leave off at? We left off at the loved ones. So after that we have the Lost Boys, and I have this in that old school snapper case. I've never parted with it. I don't own this film on Blu-ray. It's just one of those films that I've kept on DVD, never upgraded, and honestly, like, it's one of the older DVDs in my collection, but I have fond memories of this film. I've seen it theatrically, not theatrically, but at a drive-in, which was a cool experience. One of my all-time favorite horror films, and, probably my favorite vampire film, or right up there with my favorites. Then we have The Lost Boys, The Tribe, which I bought brand new when it came out. I think it was $20 at Walmart, but I was really excited to see this, so I couldn't believe that they was making another one, and I checked it out, and I made myself like it pretty much. It's honestly not that good of a movie, but I made myself enjoy it, and it was alright. I haven't watched it in years, but I remember it being okay. And then we have Lost Boys, The Thirst, which I have seen before, but I've never opened this DVD. This is the third Lost Boys film, and honestly, it was pretty good. I thought that it was better than I was expecting, and it was definitely better than The Tribe. It felt more like a Lost Boys movie. I wish they would have made a fourth one, but the ship is probably sailed. But for now, you still got Lost Boys trilogy up in there, which is crazy that it became a trilogy. But yeah. After that, we have Lovely Molly. This is I believe, an Eduardo Sanchez film. Yep, it's pretty solid. I've always liked this one. I haven't watched it in a few years, but it was a pretty good watch, honestly, kind of psychological. After that, we have Madhouse. And honestly, I don't really care for this film. I just watched it recently, I believe, too. I think this is the film. I can't really remember this one at all. It's like a Giallo, maybe. I swear to God, I might have just watched this one on Blu-ray. If this is the film that Arrow put out, I did watch this one recently and didn't like it. Thought it was boring. And back on DVD when Dark Sky put it out, thought it was boring too. Manborg had this in the collection forever. It was $2.50. It was half off at Kmart, and just never got around to it. It's from Astron 6, I believe, which is the company out of Canada, I believe. I thought it was, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Astron 6. Moods is really big on them guys, but I don't know if I'll really like that film at all. After that, we have Maniac Cop Special Edition here. This is a Synapse Films version. I got this for $5 at Walmart, which I was pretty happy about. I've never upgraded to the Blu-rays, even though I eventually want to. I haven't watched this film in years, but I really liked it when it came out. Or not when it came out, I wasn't even born, but whenever I bought it and saw it for the first time. Bruce Campbell, Robert Zar, and Tommy motherfucking Atkins for the win. Then we have Maniac Cop 2. This one I like probably even more, honestly. This is probably my favorite in the series. I've only seen these films one time, and it's been forever, so these are films I probably need to rewatch. It's honestly been about 5-6 years maybe since I've seen them. And then you got Maniac Cop 3, Badge of Silence, not a real good film at all. Then we have Man's Best Friend. I want to say somebody directed this that's important, but nope. I was thinking of another film. Lance Henriksen, never seen it. Looks ridiculous. After that, we have George Romero's Martin, which I have yet to see. Really hoping this gets a Blu-ray release one day. But I really want to check this out. I've just been savoring it, saving it for one day when I have a good, solid reason to watch these. Maybe cover them on the podcast or something. Some of these George Romero films I've never seen. But yeah, I have high hopes for Martin. After that, we have Martyrs, which is one of the best movies I've ever seen. I absolutely love Martyrs. Shout out to Godzilla, the homie Dylan, for actually sending me a copy of this all the way from up in Canada. That was really cool, homie. Really much appreciate it. After that, we have Mask Maker, which was okay. I thought this was one of those, like, not 8 films to die for, but one of those, like Bloody Disgusting line films, but I guess it isn't. For some reason in my head I thought it was, but yeah, this one was alright. It's like a slasher. It's not the greatest or anything. After that, we have Stuart Gordon's Dreams in the Witch House, which is one of those Masters of Horror from the first season. It's a pretty solid episode. Of course, Stuart Gordon from Reanimator, From Beyond, Dolls fame. He's done a lot of cool stuff, so Stuart Gordon there. And then finally for this part, guys, we have Tobe Hooper's Dance of the Dead, which was also part of season 1, starring Robert Englund and Jonathan Tucker. This one was pretty cool. A lot of people don't like it, but I've come around on it. The first time I ever seen it, I thought it was weak, but the last time I watched it, I thought it was pretty cool. So that's it. My camera's done. See you guys next time for part number 20. Peace out.